Now, we all want to keep our children safe, and perhaps one of the most difficult challenges we face is being able to monitor everything they see online. Now, well, the E-Safety Commission is calling for opinions about a national online age verification system. And they've just started a discussion, a new scheme to prevent children being exposed to violent and extreme pornography. Now, Melinda Tankard Reist is the director of Collective Shout. It's an organisation which campaigns against the sexualisation of girls. And she joins me on the line now. Melinda, thanks for being on 4BC Drive.
Thanks for having me, Scott.
Now, what are the harms to children occurring because they're being exposed to this adult material?
Well, this is a never-before-seen experiment on the healthy sexual development of our children. This has never happened before, where children are coming across rape porn, incest porn, torture porn, sadism, extreme degradation of women primarily at the click of a button. And at increasingly younger ages, we're hearing stories of even 6, 7, 8, 9-year-olds being exposed to this hardcore content. And it surprises a lot of people to learn that there is nothing in place to protect children. There's no barriers, there's no proof of age, nothing. As a result, their mental health is affected, their sexual templates are affected, they're acting out in inappropriate ways on other children. They're learning that sex is cruel, violent, aggressive, and we're now seeing the outcomes of this giant experiment.
When you say we're seeing the outcomes, what are they?
For example, child-on-child sexual assault that has increased fourfold. Schools reporting that kids acting out inappropriately on other children, demanding sexual favours, demanding sexual pictures, sending each other explicit pictures. Girls increasingly telling me they are being groped, sexually harassed, having demands made for sex acts even at school. Girls telling me that boys make sexual groaning noises even in the classroom to them, and that includes girls who are in year 7. Children seeing porn on the school camp and then expected to watch it with other boys together. The same on the school bus on the way home. And, you know, we've allowed this to happen. We've allowed this experiment on our children's sexual development, and that's why we need urgent action to address it.
We've been talking here about an age verification system. And as you say, I think a lot of people would be surprised there's no barriers in place at the moment. Now, how would that work as a barrier?
So there are different models. Some people have this false idea that it will just be you tick a box that says, yes, I am over 18. That's never going to work. There won't be any sort of checking that that's true. And so we need something that's much stronger. And we certainly don't trust the global mega multi-billion-dollar porn industry to monitor this either. So we think there should be a third-party independent verifier established by the government, where the person wanting to consume pornography gets their documents verified. Yes, they are of age, they are over 18, and then they get what's essentially a digital passport to access pornography, which would at least put one barrier in the way of little kids being able to access it and then see, you know, these really horrendous, shocking, vile images of women being violated in every possible way. And we don't think that the vested interests of this industry, whose business model relies on building the next generation of consumers, should come before the well-being of vulnerable children and, of course, the community as a whole.
Well, the E-Safety Commissioner is looking for community to provide opinions and views about this, but I assume you're probably also going to get a very big pushback about this idea of a porn passport from the porn industry itself.
Yes, that's exactly right. Whenever there is any effort to protect children, the global, very well-funded and powerful and influential porn lobby comes down like a ton of bricks. but they've had it their way for too long. Surely we should now put the interest of children first, children who are being harmed in multiple ways as a result of exposure to pornography. Child development experts that I work closely with are reporting that they're seeing more and more children who are using porn compulsively, who have developed problematic sexual behaviour, and of course all the girls that are suffering increased sexual harassment and coercion. Surely that's more important than this profit-driven, harmful industry which has been implicated in trafficking, non-consensual image sharing, images of underage girls. This is not an industry that we should trust with our children.
Melinda Tankard Reist, I think it's a very important issue there. I do appreciate you being on Drive this afternoon.
Thanks again for your interest, Scott.